My hair's still fucked up, man. You know, we got credentials. Currency credentials, man. Go fuck with that. But what's up, y'all? We back. It's day 10. As y'all know, I told y'all I was gonna like my last day was gonna be a trading day with y'all or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, it's just been an ass week as far as markets and price action and shit. I've been taking some little L's and shit, but today looks like it may be a cool day as far as the markets and how it's moving so far this morning. It's 8:40, so we finna see what it got to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna show y'all my screen. So y'all can kind of see how I mark up my shit or whatever. And this will be my last video, so I'm pretty sure nobody gonna join this right now because I don't really got a lot of subscribers. So when I do these type of videos, it's really meant so I could just post it on my fucking YouTube page and shit like that. But if somebody did join or whatever, this would just be like one of them videos for everybody to ask their questions and shit and just stuff like that. But boom, right now we're looking at the markets and shit. Let me take this off my screen. Right now we're looking at the markets. Okay, that's a 5 minute. Okay, that was like, ooh. Right now we're looking at the markets, and I've been trading since last night. So I had like some previous lines and stuff like that, like my targets or whatever. But as you can see, this is the 4 hour time frame, and price has been moving downwards. Currently price has been moving downwards, but recently price has just started to come back up, right? So we was moving downwards, making downtrends, right? We have this high green candle, red candle, low, red candle, green candle. A low kind of made equal lows. This was a little consolidation, you can tell. And then price broke out of this consolidation, making a higher high, right? Because this was that previous high right here. It made a higher high. After we got this higher high, which is this green candle, then red candle, we got a higher low, which is right here, which is this red candle, then green candle, which is higher than this point, right? So we had higher highs and higher lows from this point, and from that point we had another higher high then higher low, right? So last night I was able to see it right here, and I was able to catch this move up. So in ICC, which is what I trade, y'all know is indication, correction, continuation. So all that means is this: um it's literally like exactly what it says. So right, this would be the low, this will be that high, this will be that low, this will be that high, this will be that low. So indication is basically when price have that first breakout, right? So since we are in the uptrend, it's when it breaks out from that previous high, right? So this will be that previous high from this point, right? This will be that breakout right there. And this will be this breakout from this point, right? So this indication will be that first breakout right there. So this will be this indication at this level, right? We get us an indication right there. An indication showing us that buyers are in control. 9 times out of 10, after an indication, you will get a pullback. You will get some type of correction, right? During that correction, that is when a liquidity grab, a liquidity sweep, when price is going to come down to grab liquidity. That's why it's very important that we don't hop in early during these corrections, and we know when corrections are over. And to be honest, it is not the easiest thing to know when a correction is over, bro. So it's like you low-key have to study the charts and study whatever your symbol is, and like you have to familiarize, if that's even a word. You have to familiarize yourself with like with how the chart moves with whatever you trading type shit, and from there, I feel like you'll be straight. But let me make sure I'm watching this shit actually, because I'm waiting for price to get back above this level actually, so I can hop in and trade. I'm waiting for price to get back above this level, which would be about right there. And this is a liquidity sweep, right? So you see how price pulled back? A liquidity sweep is basically whenever a candle comes, like say we in the uptrend, right? We in the uptrend and a candle comes and take out all of these lows. This candle came and took out all of these lows, right? It grabbed liquidity at this area that would have caused a full break of structure, because on this 4 hour, this is that last low point, right? So it would have been considered a full break of structure to me once it could take out this low of this 4 hour. And as you can see, once we go down to the 15-minute time frame, all it did was grab this area. It was a liquidity grab. So now that we know that price low key does not want to go downwards, because if it wanted to go there, it would go. So you just have to understand that shit, bro. If it want to go somewhere, it's going to go, bro. Because like price is magnified to these areas, you know what I'm saying? Just how it went there and it grabbed liquidity, it just wicked this line. You feel me? If buyers were honestly in control, instead of wicking this line, it would have literally just went down there and continuated to the downside type shit, right? So from this point, I feel like it's either going to continue to the upside, or it's going to start consolidating within these levels right here. Like it's going to be some consolidation, and then we'll have to wait for a full breakout from these levels. But right now, we just waiting, right? And it's 13 minutes left of this 4-hour candle. And honestly, we waiting for it to get back above this level. And this level I'm waiting on, because simply when I look at this previous work right here, I can see that when price came to this level, that's when it continued to drop, right? So right now, I want to see price get back above this level so I can see it shooting up. And once it can show me that it's getting back above this level, it'll kind of be showing me that this correction is over, right? So let me break down the correction again. So like I said, indication, correction, continuation is what I trade ICC. And it's basically just market structure at the end of the day. I'm trading market structure, the continuation of market structure, and I'm trading off of previous stuff that's going on, or previous key levels, or just previous things. You know what I'm saying? I just put it all together and I work that way. But like I said, when price first break out, that would be that indication. So price breaking out up here, that is the indication. Once you have that indication, you want to wait for a pullback. Now, when you get a pullback, you want to keep your pullback at that previous high. So this is why I have a line here, because also it's lining up right here with the area I want price to get back above. But aside from that, it is also at these previous highs, right? So during my pullback, I low-key want the high. I low-key want the pullback to stay above the previous high. But sometimes it comes below, just how we did with this candle. You could tell this week it came all the way right here, right? With this red candle, right? So whenever price just goes below your high, all you want to do is wait for price to get back above that level to show you that buyers are still in control and sellers did not take that control. Because again, during that correction, a lot of times it will pull back, grab this liquidity and stuff like that, and then continue to go up higher. So all you need to do is wait and be patient. So yeah, that's really just what we trade, bro. Like, you feel me? Indication to the upside out of these highs. We're getting a pullback right now. This red candle was a correction candle. Now we are just waiting on the continuation. That's indication, correction, not continuation back up. And I started on a 4-hour because this is the most clear today, and this is one of the most powerful time frames, especially when we're day trading, like, you know, in front of computers and stuff. So this is a very powerful time frame. So these levels are very powerful. Once they are broken or hit, respected or disrespected, I can go ahead and trust that that bias with whatever the market says, because these are 4-hour points, right? So this is what the 4-hour look like, and this is what I'm waiting to see, right? We are waiting to see price get back above this level so we can take it back up to these highs, right? So now that we wait on that, usually we will come down to the 15-minute time frame. To the hourly time frame to see what else we have. But since we already kind of had our plan before I even start this video, I can just go down to the 15-minute time frame now. And since I'm on the 15-minute time frame, like I told y'all, we are waiting for a full breaking structure back up. So honestly, I'm gonna put it at this point here. I'm gonna put it at this point right here. So yeah. And we want to see a full break. What we want to see is this, something like this, a full break to the level and then a bounce. Once we get this bounce, that's when we enter. You feel me? And keep this in mind, because this is exactly ICC again. Because boom, if we was to get a full break, that would be what? The indication. That's the indication. After we get this indication, we then need a correction, because the correction is what gives us a entry. You don't want to enter during that indication, right? And you don't want to enter during a correction because you never know how far a correction is going to go. You never know if that correction is going to lead to a reversal. So you want to wait for the corrections to be over, and you just want to monitor it on a 15-minute time frame. Don't get me wrong, me and 1,000 other people fall victim to enter during the correction because it's just a FOMO thing. But you don't want to enter during the correction, right? And whenever we waiting for the corrections to be over, we come down to the 15-minute time frame. And I'm saying that because boom, boom. All right. So we got this, like the plan came from the 4 hour, right? We got 9 minutes. After this 9 minutes, we should low-key see some type of momentum. Hopefully within this 9 minutes, we get a full closure above this level on a 15-minute time frame. So that's what I'm saying. When I say we need a closure above this level, or closure, whatever the situation may be, I'm talking about from the 15-minute time frame, right? Especially because price is already trending. I'm waiting for the 15-minute time frame to give me confirmation closures, only because price has already been trending. Price is already showing me that buyers are in control. Price has already closed above these areas. It closed above this area, pulled back. Now it's continuing already. So I'm trying to catch the continuation. Now, say that if price was not trending right now, or price was consolidating, right? I would then have my levels from that consolidation. Like, let's say if this was the levels right here, like say if this was what we was looking at, I would have my levels at the top of this high, at the the highest candle, not the wicks, but the body of the highest candle and the body of the lowest candle. And I would just then wait for a full break below or above that level on the hourly time frame, right? Simply because we haven't had no trend yet. So I need a stronger hold. And aside from the 4 hour, the hourly is going to be the next strongest time frame, right? So once I got my points on the 4 hour or the hourly, because sometimes you don't need the 4 hour points. Sometimes you can just get your points from the hourly and it'd be okay. And you can just wait for them points to get hit on 15. But since we have our points on the 4 hour today, we had our points on the 4 hour at this time. I would have a point here, point there. I would have waited on a full hourly break at those levels. Once I got an hourly break, then once I got a full, say right here, I had lines and I had a full indication to the downside, an hourly indication, full hourly break. Then I would go to the 15-minute time frame, wait for a correction candle to stay below that breakout point. If that correction candle stays below that breakout point, I would then enter, catching it back up to the high of that indication, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, that's I gotta put this shit on charger. That's what we're looking for today, y'all. But let me mark this out because I don't want to miss it. I'll be back though. And I'm probably finna get to show y'all why you want to wait for a full break. And don't just enter. We don't enter off a candle movement. We only enter off candle closures. We wait for full candle closures, y'all. Full candle closures. And as y'all can see, it's actually 5 minutes left of this 4 hour candle. So it's actually looking good. I don't see any reason not to take this trade. It's been holding this structure. So yeah, as long as it can hold above these levels, then we cool, man. And this another thing, like you can see, you always have to pay attention. So right, we talking about indication, correction, continuation. So this is what the 4 hour will look like, right? As y'all already know, this is what the 4 hour will look like. What we looking at them levels. when we come down to the hourly, this is what the hourly look like. And it's just a breakdown of the 4 hour. The 30 minute is just a breakdown of the hourly. The 15 minute is just a breakdown of, you know what I'm saying? It's just a breakdown of the 30 minutes. So it literally goes like that. But y'all can literally see price was going downwards, right? At this level, price broke above this first swing. Then it had a pullback. After that pullback, got energy, broke above this second swing. Then it has broke above this third swing. After this pullback, shot up, broke above this fourth swing. So it's breaking all of these swing points, right? It's breaking all of this bearish momentum. So we are waiting for price again, though. At this level, you can see that price got to this level, shot down, boom, 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 got back up to this level, and then it sold off, right? So if we can break past this level this time, that's showing us that buyers are for sure in control, because this will be the second time price has hit this level and have not broken above it. So from there, we'll get a full break. If we could get a full break, that would be nice. Then we get a correction. This will be the next level we look to break, because at this level, you can see that price previously came to this level and then started to sell off from that level. So if we can get a full break above this level, this will, like, that will literally, like, buyers are in control, you know what I'm saying? And from there, we can just hold our trades and we can just continue to catch the points up here. But that'll be probably a longer process. This will be our full take profit for today, probably, honestly, right? And this reasonable because boom, we got a high, we got a low, we got a higher high, and we got a higher low, which will be right here, right? So what I'm about to say, um, damn, I lost my train of thought. We got a higher high, which will be, a higher low. So now that we got a higher low, we would expect a higher high, right? This should be a higher high. Honestly, this should be a higher high. Because that's how uptrends move. So whenever you have your target level, just expect for it to be a higher point than the previous one, right? So we got a higher low, higher high, higher low. So now all we can expect is for a higher high. And at that higher high level, it's around right here, this previous high. So that's why I would just mark it. Or you can mark it at the body if you want to be more safe. But as you can see, I already have this target level right there. So, not right there, but like, kind of close to it. So, but yeah, y'all. Let's see what the hourly look like. We haven't even looked at the hourly time frames. Liquidity grabs, liquidity sweep, breaker structure, continue waiting. That's what I'm waiting on, to be honest. We already got this liquidity grab, right? Me, when I take my trades, I honestly, like, I'm scared taking trades that haven't had no type of liquidity sweep. Like, bro, because I gotta understand, especially with gold, like, they wick a lot, bro. They wick a lot, and they wick a lot at certain sessions or certain levels or certain points. So if prices just shooting up and just doing this thing without having no type of liquidity grabs or sweep, it's a little scary, bro, because you know how these charts move. And that's why I told y'all, like, you got to start studying the charts and shit, bro. Because when you study the charts, you will peep. Like, go with disrespect structure. Go with disrespect market structure. You know what I'm saying? And with shit like that, you have to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to know that shit, because then that will allow you to have a better stop loss, allow you to enter at the right times, and et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, bro. But yeah, like I told y'all, like I told y'all, yeah, we waiting for this break right here, so I can actually. And y'all peep, look. So this one I'm waiting on the level to get back right here too, because y'all peep in uptrends. It just started this uptrend, but like boom, in uptrends, a lot of the times what price do is make a higher high, then it comes back and tap that previous, right? When it passed that pullback, it tapped this previous level, give you that entry point, right? And in the uptrend, we are expecting higher highs. So from this level, we would then assume Their price is trying to make a higher high. Damn. I'm waiting for that pullback to touch my level though. If this pullback could touch my level, I'll get in. But you know, I do want that full level to be tapped right here. And then I could get in. I only got one contract on ounce gold, and as you know, that only moves in like 75 cents. I'm on my live account right now. So we just want to see some good continuation. Or honestly, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with entering if it could tap my level. I had to see you know, how I will do it. But I want it to be similar to something like this. This is just, you know, price did leave a little imbalance right here though, so gotta be a little skeptical. And that's kind of where my stop loss would be. Like right here. Like my shit would be like right here, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what this 5 minute. Damn. Let's see if it can tap it though, y'all. I want to see a good tap. If I could get a good tap, I'm cool. But as y'all can see, what I'm looking at, y'all, boom, say this was the last level right here. This is that indication, right? On that 4 hour we saw. This is that indication right here. When price tap this level, I'm going to enter, y'all. I'm in. All right, I'm in long for gold. If you want to see if we could catch it back up to these highs. But and I could actually put it on here for y'all. So y'all can kind of see exactly. This how my shit would look, y'all. I know it's small numbers, but this just to give y'all you know what I'm saying? I'll put it at these lows right here so that it's a good risk to reward. And we just want to see it, you know, push from this level all the way up to these highs. But as y'all can see, this would have been that last level, right? This would have gave us that indication. This big move up past this level would have gave us that indication on the 4 hour, which is what we was going off of. After indication, you can expect a correction, a pullback, right? During this level is where we had that pullback. Right here is where that pullback would have came from. Now we're waiting on a continuation, which is what we just got, right? So indication right here, indication. This whole move up is the indication, right? So indication, correction. Now it's time for continuation. During this continuation, we can expect a higher high. So we can hold, like I said, this is my full take profit point for today. So we can literally hold all the way up here because this is that previous high on a higher time frame, on these hourly or the 4 hour time frame. This is that high, right? So we want to aim all the way up here simply because point price should make a higher high now. You feel me? These are the higher time frame highs, right? So we should get a higher high at this level if it's going off of market structure, because that is what a uptrend do. A uptrend have higher highs and higher lows. A downtrend has higher lows, lower lows and lower highs. And it's just, it continues to go like that, right? So just keep that in mind, bro. And I feel like you got to keep it that simple, honestly, as far as market structure. And obviously, every time it's not going to be like, the shit not gonna work every time, bro. But at the end of the day, I fuck with the strategy simply because it's market structure type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally the way that market moves. Like, and I feel like Trades by Side, he just created it in a way that it would make sense for people so he could like actually break it down and explain the shit. But yeah. And actually, y'all, once Actually, y'all, once I can get a full, let me see. Once I can get a full correction, like if we can get a full correction above this level, I'll add another contract to my order. But for right now, we're just stuck on one contract. We currently are up $3.75. And I'm cool. Like I told y'all, this is my live and shit. I've been trying to grow my live account. I'm in the process of me blowing my funness too, bro. I ain't fucking perfect in this shit, but I do feel like I can help y'all with, understanding the basics and shit. So that I tell you all the time, that's exactly what the fuck I'm for. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not no expert or I'm not a master in this shit yet, but I can help. I can explain this shit good as fuck as far as the basics of it, or just the concept of trading for real, for real. But I ain't just master my emotions, my psychology, and all this other shit for me to just be the most profitable traders I would love to be. But all that shit is a trader journey, bro. Y'all gotta understand. That's another thing, boy. The shit, man, niggas a think it's only them that go through shit, boy. This shit a trading. This shit is a trader's journey for real, bro. Everybody go through this shit, nigga. For sure. Everybody go through this shit. But now we still in on a position. I'm holding honestly, I wouldn't honestly, I would want to see a full take profit for the stop loss hit, to be honest. We already had this liquidity grab, so I feel like price shouldn't need no more liquidity. It grabbed liquidity at this level and then pushed up from there. And from here it closed above these highs. So now we're just trying to make sure this correction could stay above that high. Right? Just like I told y'all, correction, y'all want y'all corrections to stay above y'all highs. But if it decides to go below that high, it does not mean that it's reversal. It's not a full reversal until it could break below this low, right? Because this is that high, this is that low. So for it to be a full break of structure, it needs to break this point right here, right? It doesn't just need to break this high. If it breaks this high and it closes all the way below it, that would show us that price does kind of want to break that level. Like, now we need to be monitoring our trades because it's a possibility it may hit stop loss or it may, we just need to be monitoring it and trying to see what it's going to do type shit. But it doesn't mean it's going to be a full reversal. But if price does go below that level, what you want to do, if price does go below this level, what you want to do is then wait for price to get back above that level and then take it back up to the upside. You know what I'm saying? But right now on a 4-hour, we got a high, we got a low, and we got a higher high. I mean, we got a higher low right here, right? This is a higher low. This is a higher low right here. Right there, higher low. So we want a higher high. We want to see price hit this level right here. Honestly, that's what we would want to see. And this is our stop loss down here. So honestly, I low-key want to move my stop loss. Not like just move it, but just have it at valid points, like right here. But I'm not even gonna do that, honestly, because if it comes this low, then that's kind of showing us that it really, that's how it's feeling. So I just keep it there. But again, it wouldn't be a full break of structure till it could break these lows, is what I was telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? So when you come down to this 15-minute time frame, you have to remember that this is that same level that I just marked out on the 4-hour. So again, it wouldn't be a full break of structure till it break this level. Just because you come down to a smaller time frame to see the inside of what's going on does not mean your key levels change. And people got to remember that shit. They mark up their shit on the 4-hour, the hourly. They get down to the 15 to see what's going on the inside so they can get a better view of, the actual movements. And they forget the whole fucking plan. You know what I'm saying? They get to the 15 and create a whole new plan because they see the 15 is doing something different than the 4-hour. So they rather go off the 15 market structure rather than the 4-hour, when you do better just waiting to see whatever the 4-hour was talking about, because the 4-hour is the granddaddy of the 15. So why the fuck is you listening to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is you listening to the nephew, bro? Why the fuck is you listening to, I mean, not the nephew, the fucking, Why the fuck is you listening to the damn grandson, bro? When the 4 hours the granddaddy. The hourly is the daddy, bro. 4 hours the granddaddy, hourly is the daddy. 15 and 30 is the motherfucking grandsons and sons and shit, bro. So listen to that shit, bro. And remember what I say, 4 hours the granddaddy, meaning they got more power over dads, nigga. They got more power over the hourly. So if you don't, like Trade by Side say, bro, if you want to make some money, only follow the higher time frames. Like only trade based off the higher time frames, and the higher time frames key levels. And I feel like that way you will eat, bro. And I'm saying that because I don't always trade these higher time frames myself. But I'm trying to make it upon myself to be consistent with, trading the same way every single day. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I fall victim into FOMO, and so it's just what happens. But yeah. But nah, y'all, we just waiting. We want to see Price do his thing, y'all. We want to see Price do his thing. And yeah. But I don't even know if I finished what I was saying with the indication shit. Oh yeah, I think I did. This was that last point. This is that full indication. See, a lot of people, they would have hopped in, once it started breaking these levels. And I'm not mad at it makes sense, bro. It makes sense to do shit like that. It makes sense to do shit like that. You feel me? You see, Price it closed through this imbalance, but it didn't fully close through this imbalance. Cause this would have been a full closure right here, right? So this is that fair value gap. A fair value gap, for those who don't know, is a 3-candle pattern, and it moves so fast that it leaves the gaps between its candles, right? And the fair value, the gap comes from the second candle, right? That is what caused the gap. That caused the division. That's what caused the gap, right? But you mark out the gap from the bottom wick of the first candle, and the top wick of the first candle, because this would be considered the first candle. The top wick of the first candle and the bottom wick of the third candle, which is just like this. Boom. I be having to monitor my trades over here too while I'm talking, but that's what the fair value gap will look like, right? So this is what the gap will look like. But the whole fair value gap, like as far as the candles, like I said, it's a 3-candle pattern. It's a 3-candle pattern. So 1, 2, 3 candles is what made up that full fair value gap. So since we see that Price did close beyond this full gap, we wouldn't have wanted to take a full break of structure trade to the reversal until it could break below this point right here. Until it could break below this first candle that started it. It will literally need to break this level for us to take the trade to the reversal. And as you see, it didn't go there, right? It didn't go there. It closed past this point and it shot right back up. So people taking that trade back up is not a bad thing. It just, bro, all this shit just depends on what type of trader you are, honestly. It just depends on what type of trader you are. Bro, why my computer doing this shit? I ain't gonna lie, yeah, my shit tripping. I don't even know how to fucking put whatchamacallit. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. One thing about me, bro, I don't be know how to work this shit. I don't be know how. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I'm genuinely comfortable. I'm genuinely comfortable. I would want to see it reject a little bit though, honestly. It'd be cool if it could reject off of this level. Give us some rejection. Right now, it ain't giving us no rejection. And my computer is going in and out. I'm not sure why. What the hell? It's lucky maybe because I'm recording. I don't know. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add another one. All right, y'all. We in on 2 contracts for the longs. I told y'all if it held above this high, I would want to enter it. And the momentum came off strong with the next candle. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm not sure why my thing keep doing this. Now let's see how much would it be at 2. We gonna see if we can get some good playouts, y'all. Hopefully. But right here. Hopefully we get some good playouts. But again, like I told y'all, it is a gap right here though. Bro, it is a little gap right there. So I'm gonna have like be below that level. It's a gap right here. So gotta be on the lookout for that. Is this the fair value gap I had just drew out over there? Oh yeah, let me delete this shit. But yeah, like I was telling y'all, once you see that price didn't want to close past this full fair value gap, well, which is on the 15, I would have been like, I probably took some loans on this day too, my damn self. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, at the end of the day, I'm trading off a market structure, bro. You know what I'm saying? It didn't want to close past this full fair value gap. Right here, it started closing above these points, so I would have been looking at it, started making higher lows, and then again another higher high, higher low. Once it broke past this level, I would have been interested. Honestly, it would have broke, gave us correction. I would have probably entered. As I'm talking about, I probably would have entered here and catching it up. And y'all see my shit right here, bro. That's how I be high, y'all. But literally, bro, I took this trade right here. Like you can see this shit right here. This is exactly the trade I took. And it's funny because I just said it exactly how I would have did it. And that's exactly how I did this shit. So I ain't gonna lie, that just kind of made me feel good about my trades in a way because that made me feel like I'm trading the same way. You feel me? And as long as I'm trading in familiar ways, I feel good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel like it fucked me up when I feel like every day I'm doing something different type shit. I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it. But I don't know. But that was just a fucking sidetrack. But yeah, once price broke above this level, like I did, I would have entered. You know what I'm saying? And I held it all the way up to these highs. Well, I got out, but I held it all the way up to these highs, right? And then what I about to say? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I held it back up to these highs, and then I waited. So honestly, I was waiting for price to fully break this level right here. I wanted price to fully break this level because where did I get this level from? Where was it? I think it was here. I think my line was kind of here, more so here. I think it was like here, honestly. Like right here. Something like here. But I was waiting for a price to fully break this level or whatever. And it never broke. It never broke. As you can see, it got to this level, and this is where we get these resistance level from. As you can see, it got to this level. It had a correction. A lot of the times people would have entered right here. Me as well. Like I probably would have entered during this time because this is what I would have been waiting on. But since I know that the key level is right here, I lucky wouldn't have waited. I mean, I lucky wouldn't have even traded until it fully broke this level. Right. So I hold all my trades until they get to the next key level. Once you get to the next key level, I lucky will get out of the trade simply because price usually gets to those key levels and then reject off of those key levels, or it fully breaks those key levels. But you know, in order to for me not to risk the trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? For me, damn. If I don't want to fucking, if I don't want to, damn, I lost my train of thought. If I don't want to risk too much or, you know, risk my trade, I'm going to just get out the trade and wait for a break at this level, right? Once we get a break, I will wait for a correction, enter here, and catch it back up to this level. And that just kind of, that's how I trade, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I trade. If you watching this shit, man, give me some advice. If you feel like it's a different way or a better way, or with, you know, the way that I'm explaining, how what I should add to that, or what should I stop doing, or whatever the situation may be. I'm always open ears when it comes to learning and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could teach y'all could teach me. We could run this shit, man. But yeah, I was gonna be waiting for price to break this level, but as you can see, price came to this level, it corrected, it act like it wanted to continue, but it did not. It came back up to that level, made equal highs. At this point, we will low-key know that price is finna start rejecting, right? Because this has now gave us a resistance level. This is price has hit this level multiple times. So that's where the resistance level come from. When price hits a certain point multiple times without breaking, it just wicks, and sometimes it even wicks past it, but it does not hold, right? Those are the resistance level. Those are the levels that make up a key level. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to be on the lookout for those levels. And the same goes for the levels that hit a certain point multiple times on a higher time frame. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, we can see that up here, price has hit this. Price has hit what my invisible line thing is at multiple times. Meaning if price could get past this level and fully break, it would show us a good buying power. And even when price did get past this level, which is right here, when we had the correction came all the way back down, right? So it wasn't even a real, like, it didn't hold its structure. So once we get back up to that level and price shows us that it can hold, we will believe that because price has showed us that it cannot hold that level. So if it fully breaks, give a correction above this level, then we know, everything is green, low key. So we would then hold. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Just go off these levels, key levels, respect your key levels. I'm telling y'all how I trade and fuck shit. Yeah, bro. And this is a little fair value gap right here, 15 minute. So we know price is probably aiming for this level. Price has hit this level multiple times though already. This is the second time it tapped into this fair value gap, right? So from this level, from here, honestly, I could take this box and put it at this fair value gap. Because since we are taking longs, this will be something that shows up is if price close beyond this full gap, I would be willing to hold. If price close beyond this full gap, I would be willing to hold. So that's why that's what I'm saying. Y'all just gotta be looking at y'all charts. And that's why the shit that I taught, you know what I'm saying? It's useful. And the fair value gap came from right here, y'all. This green candle, this big ass red candle, then this green candle right here. And this is a bearish fair value gap because the biggest candle, the one that divided these two candles, is a red candle, which is the candle we go off of whenever we looking at these points. That's the candle we going off of when we looking to see like the fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? But right now we holding. Right now we holding. Oh, I don't know how I could mute y'all right quick. I need to have a little conversation. Oh shit, we back. Oh, it's cause no. Your love struck me down. I'm trying to see. I don't know. I probably gonna do it my damn self. We holding y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's either gonna hit take part for the stop loss. You know what I'm saying? And either way it goes, I'm honestly like I'm accepting whichever way this video goes, simply because I feel like I've explained it very, very good of what I look for and what I'm trying to see. So if price decides to disrespect market structure and goes opposite, whatever the situation may be, then that's just what happens. And at least y'all were able to see how it works. Like every time it does not work. But overall, you want your shit to be working. You know what I'm saying? You want your shit to be working overall when it comes to your monthly profit and loss or your weekly profit and loss. You want them wins to be overriding all the losses, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm truly in acceptance with whichever way this trade decides to go. Let me see. From the looks of it, I have no reason not to want to hold. We made higher lows. I feel like we could definitely at least get up to this level. So shit, I'm just holding to then. I definitely feel like we could get back up to this level though, without breaking this level back. So my entry level, I feel like is a perfect level because under my entry level is kind of where I want price to hold above. So if we get closures under my entry level, I'd be kind of skeptical. But honestly, right now I'm holding and I'm comfortable with holding. And when I say just because I say I don't want price breaking below my entry level, not going below. It can go below because at the end of the day, you have to realize liquidity is liquidity, bro. So now that I'm in a trade does not mean liquidity grabs or whatever situation is just a stop. Like price can go and grab liquidity at any time right now if it wants to. One, or it can make support levels because in the uptrend you have to have them higher lows, and to have a higher low, you have to have a pullback. So just because it goes to my entry level, I'm not going to be scared of anything. But I want to see a candle break and close below my entry level. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But right now it's looking good. Right now it's looking good. We're still holding. We up $7. We up $11 right now. I want to see that full push, y'all. I want to see that full push. Once I could get a candle closure, like if this candle closes right there, then I will make this level right here my break even level. Or nah, let's see. I can make it here. Yeah. So once we get a candle close, this will be my break even level. Anything below that level, I'll take. Anything below there, I'm gonna take. Right now we holding, we up $20 currently. But I needed to fully break for me to what's my face? Keep this break even point. I see no reason for me to sell, to do anything. Honestly. Um damn near the only thing I see is I can move my stop loss closer up. So we only risking $23 now. We currently up $23 as well. So let's see. Let's see it continue to push upwards. And honestly, y'all, I have to practice more of holding my trades and shit too. Cause I'm not the best person with holding trades, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fall victim to getting in and out of shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fall victim to get in and out of shit. And another thing, y'all, is why I have my take profit at this point and why I'm not gonna hold it past this level. It's simply because, right? So this is the fair value gap right here. But the full fair value gap will start right here with this green counter, right? And I'm not gonna say that price is just gonna shoot past this level because it's kind of gonna be a hard level. It's kind of gonna be a hard level to break past. Like it's gonna take a lot of money. So I know 9 times out of 10 is gonna hit this level and kind of reject, hit this level, kind of reject. Like it's gonna make this a resistance level. And before, like I told y'all, before I stay in it for resistance, I will literally just get my money and get the fuck out type shit. Like that, you feel me? That's what I feel like is the best option and shit. But yeah, that's why I have my point at that level. Which I think we at $32. Um, price is shooting though. Price is shooting though. So we have a valid break. I'm gonna actually put my shit right here now. I actually put my shit right here now. Oh, my stupid my ass slow, y'all. Don't mind me, bro. Uh, 29. I take it, y'all. I take it. We up. That was a $35 trade. We caught it all the way. I closed right here. And I honestly don't want to, like, I'd be mad if I'm on here trying to record and show y'all motherfuckers. And it'll reverse on me. I caught it right here though, y'all. And I'm cool with that actually, right here to these highs. So now from this point, we'll want to see it break this level. Now, since we are at this key level, I will not get back into the trade until it could break this level. I want to see it break this level. After it break this level, y'all know what we waiting on after that. We want to see a full break above this level now because this is now a key level. Watch this level, y'all. We see that price came and tapped this level, right? Now, let's see how price react to this level. It's either going to make this a resistance level or it's going to break past this level with power, right? Honestly, we want to see it break past the level with power, right? So we can hop back in and get some more money. But we're not rushing the shit. We're not forcing the shit. If it wants to make this a resistance level, we would then just wait. We would then just wait, and then we would definitely wait for it to break this level, right? Because it's already a resistance level. It already came to this level, boom, hit this level. Now it's hitting this level again, right? So it's a chance that it may lose its momentum, whatever the situation may be. We want to see a full break above this level. Full break, correction, catch the continuation back upwards, just like this. Boom. All right, so now that I said this, y'all, and we can actually go into the trade that I just did because look, boom, indication, y'all. Cause I don't want y'all to get confused on when to take out trades. I told you I like to take the trades when they tap back into my levels, honestly. But you can do it the way you want to. Y'all can go, bro. Watch trades by size video or just search up ICC on your YouTube if you want to learn the best, like. If you want to practice this shit and learn it the best way, or just use my way, then they were their ways, and just put it all into one way for yourself. Do it that way, bro. I'm just one person. I'm showing y'all how I train and how I do my shit. But yo, make sure y'all go look at they videos too, so y'all can kind of like put everybody way together and figure out how you want to do shit. But boom, we have these lows down here. Then we have a high. Then we have a lower low, right? Then we have a higher high. At this point is where we get that indication. And actually, I would even draw out a different color. So this indication came from right here, right? Boom. We got an indication right there. This is what that indication was at. This is an indication because it broke above this level, right? It broke above this high. It broke above this breakout point it was waiting on. So, indication. This is that first indication. After we get this indication, we'll be then waiting for a correction. A correction is simply a pullback, just like this red candle. We got a pullback. When we get this correction, me personally, I want my correction to stay above this high so it can be holding that structure because I want it to hold a full structure. In uptrend, they move like this, bro. It's a high, it's a low, it's a higher high, then we have a higher low, then we have a higher high, then we have a higher low. But every time we have these higher lows, it comes to this point. Every time we have these higher lows, it comes to them previous highs, right? So whenever I'm looking at my correction, I want it to hold above these previous highs, right? And after it can hold above, I want to catch the continuation back up. Now, in this sense, I was looking at the 4 hour and the hourly time frame, right? I was looking at those time frames. So once I got this correction right here, and it held above my level, that's kind of all I needed. I was ready to hop in on a continuation type shit. But even if we were to scale down to the 5 minute, we probably see that it was continuing on the 5 minute, anyways, or the 2 minute or whatever. So we come down right here, and it actually wasn't just, it had a pullback. After this pullback, it had a powerful move up, right? We had a powerful move up. So right now we just waiting. But as y'all can see, we got a full closure beyond this fair value gap. That's exactly what we would want to see. That's exactly what we would want to see. Now I just want to see a full break now, bro. I just want to see a full break. I want to see a full break, and let me put my points back. All right. Now that we got different levels, right here is where that full break of structure would be. And this line, we're gonna wait for this line. We don't really need this. Right now, we're just waiting for these highs to be broken. Right? We're waiting for these highs to be broken. And we still have 3 hours. This high should be broken. But waiting for this high to be broken, not only that, we don't want it to go below this low. So this is that previous high. This is that previous low. These are our levels. Right? And go from there. And from there, you can go down to the hourly and see those points. These is our previous highs. These is our lows from the 4 hours. So we're waiting for these points to be respected. And if you trade gold, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like I don't recommend selling that bitch, bro. I don't be recommend selling that bitch, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I did move my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I got a habit of having shit perfect. Like, cause I like to, like I just did earlier, I like to see what exactly I did. You know what I'm saying? I like to see what exactly I did. But a lot of times, price, you see what I mean though. Any other time, price would just continue to do its thing. But now we are at these resistance level. We are at these key levels. It's starting to lose its momentum. Not saying it's gonna reverse and start come back down, but this is saying that 9 times out of 10, price probably come back down here, grab some type of liquidity. It's going, if 9 times out of 10, it will grab liquidity and then shoot up higher. Like it's gonna do something weird before shooting up higher. Or if it does not go down and grab liquidity, it's just gonna hit these points. The next candle is probably gonna hit this point, and then the third candle probably give us a full breakout the way we would want to. But you know what I'm saying? Like I probably gotta put y'all on me right quick though. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back with it. Bro, this shit always say one person, but I am almost guaranteed there's nobody in this bitch. So I just be kind of confused on what that shit mean. Why did I say that? Let me move this right quick. Ah, shit. Bring my shit back. Where it go? Damn. Oh, I for the sake of. Cause right now we technically waiting, so we ain't on shit. We technically waiting. I'm up $40 on a day though. Well, $30 on a day. I lost 11 before that shit too. Fucking me up, but I don't be wanting this shit like this, bro. Hello. Hey, you talking about the red stuff you just said yesterday? Yeah. All right, baby. All right. This what we at right now, y'all. This what we at. This what we doing. I'm trying to build this shit up. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really did some stupid shit when I first made this bitch, but I'm genuinely trying to be on some consistent shit for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to oh yeah. Yeah, I be getting sidetracked. I'm really a fucking I be losing my train of thought and all types of shit. Oh shit. Damn. No, get off. Man, let me get off this shit. Oh, I hope that shit is not played on the YouTube, y'all. I ain't trying to get banned or nothing. I ain't trying to get banned. Bro, I had accidentally entered a fucking a GBP trade yesterday, bro. I lost $2. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn, that hoe steady fucking repeating, bitch. Yo.
Taylor Mills. This is Edwin with Zen Business Accounting Partner, 1-800-ACCOUNTANT on a recorded line. Now, with your Zen Business registration, you get a tax consultation with us, and that's why I'm giving you a call. So
On the phone with accounting people. Discipline, y'all. Discipline, y'all. Currently, what we waiting on? Hold on. I want to see Price get to this level. I want to see Price get to this level. I'm not gonna lie, like it still looks good. Honestly, we could put a line here. Honestly, as long as Price is holding above these highs, then it's shit. It's school up. If Price, if this candle closes above this point, this high, it's definitely going up. It's just gonna take his time. It's gonna take his time, and this shit about patience, bro. This how I ain't gonna lie, it's a patience game, bro. Like genuinely, like it's a patience game, bro. So, and I don't have the best patience. I gotta put this out for the people, y'all. This what we want to see though, that rejection to the downside. That's perfect. They ain't never from my phone. I hit it in the lotion. Let's see if I can play some music on this. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. I ain't gonna lie, this is my shit.
If you're so profitable, why do you sell a course? Well, you know what? Here you go. I don't care. It's all free. I'm giving it away. We have like 6 different courses in here. The same strategies that made me a full-time trader. We have like 24,000 members inside of this group, and none of these people typically apply it. So if you just use it, I mean, I'm not going to guarantee it, but it works for me. It works for hundreds of our students, and I'm not going to.
Pussy, better keep it done.
On my young, I shit like I got the runs. My brother just got off a ton. I done blew so much of smoke, I think I need another lung. PCC, I need a free little baby, started talking tongue. I let it in, then I leave, I probably let the pussy sprung. Then I need a nigga drunk, fire my life out in the trunk. Dog to never play the funk. These pussy niggas see him funk. I bet they wanna see me son for all the shots that I got searched for. My little nigga put some shit, I'm in it, he in a shoe slump. We can catch that away on his body on the song.
Hey, I'm finna stop this screen recording video. straight to my slime. She want me to take that pussy over. Now, oh, no, this is different.
Bitch, get out of line. Think she on melatonin. This shit I drop sound like a bomb. Say they beef, we finna eat. Make them trip on the chrome. Give a fuck about where you from. Pussy better keep your gun. Hey, how I go D&D, bitch, I be focused on my young. I shit like I got the runs. My brother just got off a ton. I blew so much of smoke, I think I need another lung. PCC, I got the free club, baby, start a talking song. I let it in, then I leave my pilot, let the pussy sprung.
My second English, bitch, I'm back in that mode. I doubled up my tour, but bitch, I'm back on
I swear this computer hates me.
Still dragging it slow, still packing them balls. Y'all niggas know who put you down, y'all still cracking them foes. This shit I pop, be just for fun. Big LEO ain't going for none. I make that call, it's already done. Punching holes in the chest all year, I'm gone.
I fall.
Like daddy and son, bitch ain't finna sneak me on my program. Hold my name, not Natalie Nunn. Drop 300 on one day, me and these hoes is not the same. Hoes are die for the shit I put up for my son. Shit ain't no game. I really got shit to lose. You hoes don't die, that's on my game. I'm not no little ass girl, put MRS in front of my name. Pussy.
This shit I drop sound like a bomb. Say it's beef, we finna eat. Make them retreat, won't leave a crumb. Give a fuck about where you from. Pussy, better keep your gun. Hey ho, I go D&D, bitch, I be focused on my young. I shit like I got the runs. My brother just got off a ton. I done blew so much of smoke, I think I need another lung. PCP, I be the freak, little baby, start the talking song. I let it in, then I leave, I probably left the pussy sprung.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing.
This shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, in the backseat of the Maybach, dumping ashes on the tray. Clean as fuck with dirty guns, just in case they wanna play. $500,000 on the car, still hang out up at broad day. Grew up shooting AIPs, ain't get no fucked up GPA. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangster with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangster with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangster with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangster with some money. I've been trying to go legit like Herbo, not yet I can't. Heard some niggas from the other side won't off before some rain. I'm a gangster getting paid, so I'm scrapped up in the bank. I'm a gangster getting money, I might cash out on the tank. They say success is the best payback. Count chicken in the Maybach. I've been eating, gain the weight back. Yeah, I'm winning, fuck away that. You get shot for reaching on my J at. Nigga, we don't play that. $500,000 for the car, I'm smoking gas like A-Rap. In the backseat of the Maybach, dumping ashes on the tray. Clean as fuck with dirty guns, just in case they wanna play. $500,000 on the car, still hang out up at broad day. Grew up shooting AIPs, ain't get no fucked up GPA. Gangsta with some money.
This is what we waiting on until this happen. I'm chilling.
Gangsta with some
It's
money.
that
I'm a
or
gangsta with some money. Gangsta with some money. I'm a gangsta with some money.
I need a full break for
Gangsta
him.
with some
Shit.
money. I'm a gangsta with some money.
Anything I want, I take. I'm a savage with some paper. I bought a Rari
A break for
yesterday. I
him.
fell out my shit with a Drake. SF90 hard top
Yeah,
out
man,
700. Give or
that's
take, got foreigns on dry. You make me mad, I mass up with no plates. Most of my ops got a date. It's a couple I still hate. Everybody
Hello?
know I'm EBK. Let my son slam
Oh,
the
let me
rakes.
call him.
Rich as fuck, so I'm spontaneous.
You
My
wanna
neck
call
iced
him?
up like Uranus. We don't spin blocks miscellaneous. 50 shots, we do them heinous.
In the backseat of the Maybach, dumping ashes on the tray. Clean as fuck with dirty guns, just in case they wanna play. $500,000 on the car, still hang out up at broad day. Grew up shooting AIPs, ain't get no fucked up GPA. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangsta with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangsta with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangsta with some money. Gangsta with some money, I'm a gangsta with some money.
Get rich or die trying, wanna. It's the only way.
That pussy costs way too much. I can't act broke, don't work. I I'm really just one of them ones. I'm act like Kyrie Irving. I'm popping my shit 'cause it's fun. I ever committed a murder. I'm hitting that shit on the low. But what he don't know won't hurt. I'm treating these niggas like something for real. They saying the shit that I taught. This bitch probably think I'm a lane low key. I bought her a person on talk to her. My glasses don't got no more space between. It's crazy. I offered them up. She switching the burger a day. The week, the Louis V just worked up. I'm bragging my shit that I bought. This shit don't even come in your thought. I got some Kendra White, baby. That shit on the floor like a mop. He like a flag in her eye. That bitch had her eyes on pride. My granddaddy want me in college. I'm trapping the building like Nino Brown. I treat my bitch like that. I pay for her last Friday. My motor's a motherfucker loud. Big got $1 on I wanna stop rapping time. Money keep changing my mind. My wrist got to figure that round. My diamonds is Mary J. Block. That book go way too much. I can't have it, I'm working. I'm really just one of them ones. Think I'm acting like Kyrie Irving.
I put the name on top of the bed. I put the money on top of the head. Jingle around, I know the red. Plus on the ground, feet in the mix. I'm going with it, get it what? Get it in well, I'm sending the bread. I'm on the dog, you need to return, but I need to work. See what he said. I put the treaty plans in my order. She changed it back, black and past. So that kid was shallow, sounding so I'm public, she got away. I put means in the bank, put my watches in the safe. I got drip at home, I never bought the office on display. New better, skirt, jewelry, been on turf in a minute. Baby, body around the condo like I'm working a hand. 3,000 for a Whitney Houston shirt, new vintage.
They turn hip hop, shit about no boy swag, like bitch. Rap on the free, I wish I would stop. Bad for $1,000, got the hood locked. She ain't my type, and that's her ass out. Ain't got nothing to get your ass shot. Get her from the back, then I passed out. Spent 10 racks for a stash out. All us feelings, but we gun slang. Pinch no gang, no carpet. Do her man for my fine shit. She okay with the side. I'm okay with getting richer. Drop $1 million on the rich. I'm for none of them is different. I'm a different level, I'm a victim. Yeah, spank that baby, now they got the hush mouth there. I shut it down, stars all around the globe like a logo. Oh yeah, locked in, stay down, nigga, I'm focused. Bitch boyfriend tryna leave text message, he bogus. Wish I would buy a bitch a car, fuck nigga, I'm trolling. When the president around the motherfucker, nigga, I voted. That pussy cost me too much. Can't have it, won't work.
Really one of the ones.
Acting like Kyrie Irving.
Pop my shit 'cause it's fun. I'll be paying the money. I'm hitting this shit on the low. Very good.
Bad bitch want me to put her up. Like a trophy on the ship, bitch, hold your roller up.
Bad bitch, go get your money up. If your diamonds are not
Man, turn this shit off. That shit ass. Fuck that shit. Oh shit. And this is why we can trade on these smaller time frames, y'all. Because y'all peep. You just start getting these pullbacks on the 5 minute, and that shit look like hell. But then you come to this hourly, and it's just a pullback. You know what I'm saying? Come to 30 minutes, it's just a pullback. It ain't even nothing to it. But you on these 5 minutes, on these 2 minutes, trying to get that quick money, you gonna see hell when it's not even really hell for real, bro. It ain't even really hell for real. You gonna get all this movement. You know what I'm saying? Because you're on this smaller time frame. That's why you gotta come up to these higher time frames, bro. You feel me? That's why you gotta be getting this bird eye view too. You gotta be going off these bird eye view levels. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. Don't start from a 5 minute perspective, bro. Don't even start from the 15 perspective. When you first get on your computer in the morning, you want to go to the 4 hour or the hourly first thing first. Can y'all even hear me? Is this back muted? I'm muted. First thing first, 4 hour hourly. You know what I'm saying? That's where you want to go. And it's on the yeah. Now add 100. But from this level, as I know, we waiting for a price to break above our weight line, right? We want to break above this line for a break, and this is kind of the analysis of what we want to see for a break, correction, enter here, catch it back up to them highs. But what I'm about to say, we gonna wait for a 15, and I'm trying to see. I'm gonna let this video go for like the full 2 hours. Right now we at an hour 35 minutes, so I'm gonna let it flow. Hopefully we can get some movement before then, because I ain't gonna lie, if it take past the 2 hours, I probably just gotta hop in the market. I mean, I'm probably just gotta hop off and just catch the trade whenever it happens. But at least y'all were able to see ICC in 4K with just the little trade I took earlier. You know what I'm saying? That was a perfect ICC strategy, a perfect ICC situation, to be honest. And even if we were looking at it from a 15-minute perspective, this would have been consolidation, right? We would have had a line here. We would have had a line right there. We would have had a line somewhere right here. At these lows, sometimes I put it at the body. It kind of depends. I kind of do it back and forth. But as you can see, it's just consolidating right here. So we put our lines here. We'll wait for a full break. And we would have got that break right here. After this break, we would wait for this correction. This correction would have needed to stay above my high. Once this correction was done forming, I would want it to still be above this high. And as you can see, that shit went to hell. So we would have never traded, which is why you do not trade corrections and you wait for them to happen, right? But we got the indication above this level. We got a correction, but it went too far. This damn near a reversal. So we would then wait again, right? So we would have just been waiting, but we would have put our line here at that point because it came down to this point and it started coming back up. So we want to see if it want to break this level or do you want to go up, like what you want to do, right? And then we can even change this line to here because now their price has pushed back up. I wanted to fully break this high. You know what I'm saying? So that's the new move since we have new points and shit. And as you can see, we had a full break above this level, a full break, and we had a pullback right here, right? After this pullback of that red candle, we would have had a perfect entry at this level, catching it back up, and it would have still cashed that way. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, whatever way you look, whichever time frame you look, you will see ICC, bro, because it's literally a continuation thing, like it's a trend. So if there is a trend going on, ICC is happening, right? Because ICC is just market structure at the end of the day, bro. I feel like he only made it ICC Mafias because he was the person who genuinely sat down and explained, all right, do this, and wait on. Like, he the one who explained it, so it's only right for him to put his own little name to it. But at the end of the day, it is market structure. So that's why I kind of don't understand why people be like, ICC don't work or Psy is this and that, when it's ICC is literally market structure, bro. So you trying to say market structure don't work when market structure is literally the way fucking market moves, gay. So I don't know. But we waiting for price to break these levels, honestly. It's either need to break below this, break back below this level. And why is it up there? It's supposed to be right here. Because this is that low right here. Green, red counter and green counter. That's that low. So, always because I had moved my shit. And then this target level is up here. This that full target. Because this would be a higher low, and it would be making a higher high at this level. So, yeah, the higher high would be somewhere. I'll put it right here. I can aim there. Or like right here. Because if it break, it probably break far. Catch that correction. Catch it back up. So, yeah. We want to see these highs be taken out, y'all. That's what we're waiting for, these highs to be taken out. But we may not get it. Before we get these highs taken out, these lows probably get taken out. And if we get these lows taken out, you know what I'm saying? That just gonna be like, ugh, I don't know. So, I'll let this sit here. I'm gonna let this sit here right quick. I'm finna handle my business. And yeah, wait, let me check this shit first. I don't think it's no people in here though, but all right, baby, cool. Or why I do say two? Oh, what's the word, Lip? I was just finna say, I'm trying to leave my computer and shit. I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody in this bitch. Trying to let this bitch play. What you been on, bro? The fuck? Niggas ain't trading. Niggas in Colorado and shit. You supposed to take a trade while looking at the mountains, nigga. That shit gonna be live. You gonna be like, damn, this shit real, nigga. Oh, bro. But nah, I just caught me a live little play and shit. I'm trying to wait for another one. I'm trying to see price take out these highs right here. I was looking at the 4 hour. It's in the uptrend. I'm trying to wait for it to take out these highs right here though, so I can catch that shit up there. But it may take out these lows before it do that. So shit, we just trying to see, man, what we gonna get. I was just looking at gut videos. Oh, okay. How the fuck you doing it? Oh God, I've been meaning to tell y'all about this shit, nigga. I just be figuring shit out, bro. On my mama. So shit, you know, I got a YouTube channel and shit. Bitch, you can just go live on that hoe. I was able to go live and I said you can share your screen. I'm like, oh shit, bitch, we thugging. We finna be on this hoe thugging, bitch. I was trying to see how to record my screen interface. You gotta just go. Shit. When I just went on YouTube, this shit was just like this, like. I just went live, and when I went live, shit, it just let me do it like this. And then I still be double back, like I screen record my whole live. That way I'm able to upload like the videos and shit on YouTube. But the live, as soon as I get off the live, it's gonna automatically upload to my channel type shit. So I lucky don't even have to be doing that shit. But yeah, this shit slide in the bitch. I was saying like once a motherfucker on that, like I ain't gonna lie, once you on some consistent shit, bro, we gotta be on this hoe for real, bro. Oh God, we could be on this hoe deep. And then like you can hear, like if I was on the FaceTime with somebody, you can still hear them. Like if I play my music right now on YouTube or whatever, you can still hear everything in the background type shit. So I feel now I fought with it. And it make me like, even like majority of the time, nobody watching. I really make these hoes for the people that's gonna watch my videos like on a little like later on type shit or whatever. But like when I'm recording these hoes, it low-key forced me to hold my trades, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because me by myself, I get in and out. But it's like the fact of knowing somebody may be looking, trying to learn from me, it make me fully let my shit play out. Like stop loss or take profit and shit. That's what I be needing, bro. Because I be jeopardizing myself. I be frying myself, bro. But now we waiting on this shit. It ain't really nothing popping for real. I ain't really taking no more trades so I can get a break above this level right here. I feel like an expert. Oh my mom. Oh God, no. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm on buys on NQ. I ain't gonna lie, you know I'm on live and shit right now, so I literally only been trading gold just because plus 500 got like ounce gold basically. They got something that costs like 1 ounce gold and the contract's only $30. So I really just be on that hoe. And they move like every ticket is a 75-cent move. So 25 cents off of regular gold, micro gold, which is $1. So I really be on that bit. And plus ink, like all the other contracts like 125 or 150. That's what I'm saying, bro. This week been bad, bro. Price action just been ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie, gold was looking good. Hell yeah. Today I hit for I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking up last week. I was doing some goofy shit. But I just added $75 to my well, technically it was at 100. I had 100. I'm at 145 right now on that bitch. I made it cool little $35 today. I had lost 11 before that shit though. I would have been the cool 40 something. Then I had made bro, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta fuck with that live shit. Well, I don't know. It's a have and have. Cause I ain't gonna lie, my stupid ass, I get the FOMO on live and doing some stupid shit. That's why I'm on my mama. Yeah. Oh God. You on plus 500? See, what I do is, you feel me? I be like just like this. I be on my phone. Say we got a trade right now. I enter on plus 500 from my phone, but I just watch on my computer on TradingView. Bro, what you mean you lost? Oh, like you won and lost. Now it's 35 sitting there. I ain't gonna lie. Go on 1 ounce gold, bitch. That's what I'm telling you. That's another reason I don't like them higher ones, because it's like you'll get liquidated just because you don't have a certain amount of money type shit. So I'd rather fuck with something that just have a low amount of contract so I can actually build. But this hoe right here, 1 ounce gold, that hoe only $30 a contract type shit. Damn. $30 a contract. That hoe do move in 75 cents, but you can have a cool 2 contracts easy. You know what I'm saying? 2 contracts. That's what I'm saying. Live is no leverage, bro. But then it forced you to be disciplined. Like that hoe forced me to take my little I take my little wins and get about that hoe on, bro. That hoe don't got no leverage though. Shit, we gotta build that shit, man. We gonna get there. You gotta build that shit. But yeah, use 1 ounce gold on God. That's what I be using. Kevin Jr. put me on that bit. 1 ounce gold, and who else? It's another one that's like $70. Micro gold used to be $70. That bit been expensive though. Oh, I don't know whichever one. I don't know which one that her was. I'm damn near finna get off this bitch though. Oh yeah, oh God, that's what it was. Oh God, that's what it was. Cause I actually been wanting to trade ES. Yeah, ES. I ain't gonna lie, low-key think I'm finna just keep ES. Cause I like the way I've been trading. I don't even wanna bro, I'm cool with staying on this $30 contract, bro. I ain't gonna lie, just cause I ain't just been on some consistency how I would want to be for me to be trying to get in more expensive contracts and shit. I low-key think I'm just finna go on 1 ounce gold and then thug on ES. That's what I was looking for the whole time too. GBP is $70 too, but I don't really trade currencies. That hoe Kevin Jr. said that shit was moving good though. Yeah, no, really, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna hop on ES too. Oh, bro. I ain't even been looking at nothing though. I kind of fuck with it though. I ain't gonna lie, because I fuck with it and I only look at one chart. Like, I don't even go to nothing else because I know I got a certain amount in my account, so I can't even trade shit else. So I don't even look at shit else. And that shit is. I see what you were saying when you were saying you only trade one thing though. Like that should definitely it help your mind be more clear for sure. I'm trying to remove all these damn pointless ass symbols off my watch list right now. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Yes. That shit is. Finna try go. Bro. And you could do like 2 contracts. That hoe, it's gonna be at $60. Cause they $30 a contract. And you'll be, I promise, you gonna feel good, bro. Even with 1 contract, like I'd be cool because I try to make it upon myself to hold my trade more longer type shit. So now that I've been holding them hoes, I'll be cool with the numbers. Like I'm cool with hitting, you feel me, $15 a play on my live until I could build this hoe up to like when right now this hoe at 145. I ain't gonna lie, I need my shit at like I'm trying to build to like 500 before I just be playing with this hoe like I got money. Once I get to $500, I'll play around, bro. But yeah, try that shit. I don't know why the fuck I can't exit out this shit, bro. Man, this shit's stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. Computers are dumb. Let's see. I'm finna end this shit. Can't even end this house. I'm stuck on here.